coffee break with me. Woo! Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you today? Today I'm here with this eye tutorial, not a full face, just the eye tutorial because I felt inspired. I felt inspired to do an all matte eye look with just a pop of glitter on the lower lash line. And the reason that I wanted to do that was because matte eyeshadow palettes are really hot right now. And I think this is one of those great opportunities or one of those trends that is inviting to everybody, whether you have deep set eyes, hooded eyelids, mature eyelids. Doesn't matter what type of eye shape, style, skin, complexion, or whatever you have, matte eyeshadow looks great on everybody. But I think a lot of us tend to shy away from using glitter. So what I decided to do was combine two different trends, glitter and matte eyeshadow, and create this look for you guys. And this is one of those looks, just like matte eyeshadow, that looks great on everybody. So I used the Gorgeous Cosmetics Ever Matte 8-pan palette. That's this one here. And you guys saw me practically lose my brain over it when I did my matte eyeshadow palette collection. It's such a great palette, you guys. If you're on the market for a really good all matte eyeshadow palette for cool tones, neutral undertones, and warm undertones, this is the palette for you. Isn't it amazing? So I did this look using the black, the warm brown, the warm like orangey light brown, and then the warm dark brown. I also used the warm matte like vanilla shade as my brow bone down to my crease color. Such an easy look, you guys. Super easy. And the cool thing about this palette is no matter what your complexion is, you can just take the three tones that you need, the really dark, the medium, and then the lighter color, and make your own combination using just the 8 colors in this palette. Anyway, so if you want to see how I got this look, then please keep watching. I already primed my eye with my Benefit Air Patrol, my tried and true eye primer. You guys know how much I love that stuff. Then I'm going to go in with a big flat shader brush like this one, and we're going to use eyeshadows all from the 8-pan Ever Matte palette from Gorgeous Cosmetics. All of the colors will be from this palette, so it's let's just say it's a Gorgeous Cosmetics tutorial. And then I'm going to apply that from the brow bone all the way down to almost the lid. After this one, we're going to go in with a giant fluffy blending brush, whichever one is your tried and true blending brush. And this color right here, it's the more orange of the two, that one, and that's going to go all over as a transition shade. And it's also going to go on the lower lash line. So we want it to just kind of warm up the entire eye area. So your transition shade, you can see it's going pretty high up. And we're also going to apply it to the lower lash line, like you guys can see here, that just slight, almost warm brown. That's what we want. Now we're going to go in with a classic shader brush like this one, and this brown color in the palette right here. This is the warmer chocolate brown of both. You see this one over here is a slightly cooler, this is the slightly warmer, and that color is going to go all over the lid and on the lower lash line. And you want to take your time because we already did the rest of my face. You don't want to mess up any of your makeup. Luckily, these eyeshadows don't have very much fallout. And if you do have any that falls on your face, it doesn't ruin your makeup. You can just really quickly and swiftly brush it off and it doesn't stain or ruin anything. We're also going to take the very tip of this brush with a little bit more of that brown eyeshadow, and that's going to go on the lower lash line. Now go back in with that big fluffy blending brush and that orangey brown shade, and soften out any harsh lines. After that, just take a smaller shader brush like this one, and you're going to dip it into the black. You just want to barely tap the black. I mean, barely tap the black. And then that's just going to go on this outer portion. You see, it's just the smallest, tiniest bit of black to give your eye dimension. Now go back in with the giant brush and blend out any harsh lines. And then after this is the fun part. We get to do wing liner. And if I'm lucky, my wings look like they're on the same family tree. I don't mean sisters, I mean very distant relatives from different generations. So take your favorite liquid liner, felt tip, whatever you like to do your wing liner, and do a wing. Just pray that they look a little related. So all I'm gonna do is, and the way that I do it is I always do the wing first, and then I bring it in. And then I worry about details like the straight line across the lid. That I worry about later, but what gives me the most anxiety is the wing. So I just do that first and get it out of the way. And if it doesn't match, whatever, it's done. Now we're gonna move on to glitter, and this is my favorite part. And I wanted to do a tutorial specifically using glitter with matte eyeshadows because I get a lot of comments that say, oh, you know, I have hooded eyes. Oh, with my mature eyelids, I can't do glitter. Oh, I haven't done glitter since the 80s or since 20 years ago or whatever. Listen, makeup is supposed to be fun, and glitter is one of the funnest makeup items out there. Glitter, highlighter, look, everybody can use whatever they want as long as you feel beautiful and confident in it. So if you're saying you don't want to use, or you don't feel comfortable using glitter on the eyelids, or you don't want to use shimmery, glittery eyeshadows, you do have the option of a glitter liner. And one way to do it where it's safe and it's not going to get stuck in your hooded eyelids and it's not going to crease is on the lower lash line. So this is a glitter liner from Moly, but there are a lot of brands that have them, and even if you don't have like a glitter liner, you can make your own using loose glitter and I don't know, like a mixing agent like a glitter adhesive or even Duraline from Inglot. So I'm just going to apply that from the inner corner about halfway, no, maybe 2/3 of the way. Let that dry just a little bit, and in the meantime, take a really sharp black liner and do your tight line and your waterline. Then take a pencil brush like this one, and if you had any like overflow or extra eyeliner just hanging out, just kind of smudge that out a little bit. So it's not so clean, you know what I mean? Not so clean, not so precise. 2 small steps and we are all done with this look. This is how you're gonna know the extent of my makeup laziness. When I don't wanna do mascara, I'll just pop on a pair of false lashes. It's a lot easier for me to do that than to do my mascara. I do recommend it for like mommies on the go or if you have a really busy schedule, but if you have lashes that require curling, you can't get away with it. Only if you have regular to curled lashes can you actually get away with cheating like this. So put on a pair of false lashes. Very carefully. And then the last step is mascara on the lower lashes. And that's totally optional. I just like to do it because I already have glitter. So I feel like it completes the look. And the last step is just mascara on the lower lashes. And I just got mascara all over my face just by opening the mascara tube. I'm trying to pretend it's not really late at night right now and I'm tired. And that's the completed look. What do you guys think? I really hope you guys liked it. When I did my all matte eyeshadow palette collection video, I got so excited about this palette that I really wanted to show it to you guys in action. And you could see how just blendable and super delicious. I say delicious about eyeshadow. For some reason, I describe them as delicious. I don't know why. So I really wanted to show them in action for you guys. If you want to know the other products that I'm wearing on my face, I'm wearing 2 lip colors from Too Faced, Sugar Daddy and Unicorn Tears. You see that really unique shade in the middle? That's Unicorn Tears and you need it in your life. I swear to you, it's the lipstick version of Kindness, my Transformer shade that I did in collaboration with ColourPop. The same, but in lipstick. It's crazy. And then as blush, I'm wearing Benefit's Rockateur, one of my favorites of all time. And my highlight is actually a combination of these highlighters from an indie brand called LoveLuxeBeauty. Oh, I'm not gonna go into too much detail because I already talked about them in my favorites, but they're awesome. So that is it for this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. Like always, all of the products that I use will be listed in the description box below, along with details on what I'm wearing, my nail polish, and all that good stuff. If you want to see additional videos or tutorials using the gorgeous Cosmetics Ever Matte palette, just let me know in the comment section below and we can make it happen. And like always, if you found this video useful, entertaining, or learned something, please give me a thumbs up.